Hello, everyone. Coming in with another message that is rising out of the inner child crystal healings that I offer, as well as the intuitive readings, astrology, tarot, Turkish coffee, or otherwise that I offer. There's this tendency to minimize your energetic wounds. Sometimes, occasionally, when I talk to people about their wounding, they say something like, "Oh, I didn't have a lot happen to me during the childhood." And one person said, like, nothing a lot of bad happened, but nothing a lot of good happened either. She just felt sort of overlooked. And I paused for a second and said, that's a huge wound. That's not something to be minimized. Not being seen, heard, understood, and loved as you need it to be. Not being celebrated as you need it to be celebrated. That's a huge, big red flag wounding right there. So own it, be with it, take action to heal it. The other thing I hear from people a lot is, I overcame a lot and I'm okay now. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. But I want to say to that person, there is always, for all of us, for those of us living with energetic wounds, inner child trauma, there's always going to be another layer and another layer. Link is going to look different at each turn that you hit this wounding. There's a spiraling growth. It's not a circle. And it's not like you come hit that wounding once and then you're rid of it. And I would even say to that person, the next step in not getting rid of, not cutting off, but being with that wounding is, instead of using the word overcoming the wound, you say, what needs to be nourished and loved here that is still living in me, that is a remnant of that wound. Again, we don't get rid of the wounding. The wounding, as much as the light spark, the inner light potential of you, an inner children's beautiful potentials in you, the wounding is a part of you. But you get to choose how you frame it. You get to choose how you engage with it. You get to choose whether you sweep it under the rug and pretend like nothing has happened to you during your childhood, during your adolescence, or during past parallel future lives. By all means, you can live that way. Or you can say, I'm done, like I completely healed from this. That's wonderful. Except it's going to keep coming up in how you feel, in how you respond to life, in how you engage with life. And the way to change that is to keep asking the question daily, what needs love today? What needs nourishment today? What needs me to acknowledge it today? Can I acknowledge that I was wounded before I ignore, dismiss, or avoid the messy parts? Can I just acknowledge that how hard it might have been for the 4-year-old in me to be not being seen by the people she loved the most? So overcoming doesn't mean you just all of a sudden are done with life or are done with healing. I just find that word just so challenging because it doesn't leave room for a relationship. Overcoming means like you left something behind. Whereas I am all about, how can you maintain a relationship with this wounded part of you so that the inner light spark, the inner child spark within the wound will continue to trust you enough to shine a little bit brighter through the clouds. Just come online just a little bit more to affect every single area and part of your life. So that's the message. Please don't minimize your energetic wounds and your trauma. And if you have no idea what your trauma is, just go to my website, adropofom.com, adropofom.com. I have a quiz that will take you through all the energetic wounds that I'm aware of. It's called your Energetic Wounds Quiz. It'll just give you like this basic understanding of what you may have minimized and what you may have dismissed out of your life, because all those parts that you're like pushing aside or like pushing behind you, saying that you've overcome, are opportunities for a deeper existence, opportunities for shining brighter, opportunities for deeper healing, opportunities for caring, nourishing yourself, and loving yourself better and better and feeling better and better. Don't minimize your energetic wounds. Don't shove them aside. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.